Hello everyone! Welcome to the Kingdom Hearts playthrough, Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough,
Neither green.
Wanderer of Darkness, and here we are back again. Last time, we made our way to Galaxy Toys and ran into young Xehanort. And we had a mech fight.
Seems a lot. I don't remember this in the actual Toy Story films.
Yeah, well, they couldn't really work in all the aspects of the films, so I'm guessing they decided to put in a bit more on the toy aspect in general.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm surprised, what was it, Zurg is not the villain that's trying to, like, almost
Yeah,
take
that
over.
is disappointing, but then again, if this... Actually, if this is before 2... Before or after 2, they would, I guess... It wouldn't really affect much for, him to be a boss.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Then again, I don't really see, any, Buzz Lightyear toys around in the store, so...
They all probably were bought. Can we just give a round of applause for Buzz at the second movie when he saw a whole like store shelf full of him and he just didn't like lose his composure?
To be fair, neither did the other Buzz.
Huh?
Neither did the
Like
other
the-
Buzz.
Right?
You know, it's weird considering that they kind of got a pretty good idea of what a toy store looks like,
Uh-huh.
or used to look like. I wonder, might there actually be still toy stores in Japan?
I think it would be like more so figurines than actual toys, but
Monsters. Yeah, I don't see any reference to the Toy Story franchise much. I mean, there are plenty of references to actual toy franchises, at least past toy franchises.
Say, this looks like a way in.
I honestly have no idea what the point of this whole thing is, but I guess it's like some ball thing.
Is this like a claw machine where you grab a ball or something?
It's more of a crank machine.
Oh, okay.
3 rails.
Yeah, and each one leads somewhere different.
Also, aren't we happy we didn't bring the aliens, whatever they're called?
Oh,
They're
they're
like,
here.
so upset.
They're here. Alright, I didn't mention this last time, but there are 3 kinds of Gigas. And each has their own kind of special ability. The blue ones are grenade launchers.
Okay.
The red ones are tackles. And the purple ones have cannons.
Okay.
Also this.
Huh. They ride on the rocket that Sid strapped them to?
Yep, that's their limit.
That's kind of sad.
I mean, this was the crowning moment of their friendship, so...
Buzz, you can fly. No, falling with style.
And taking down the bad guys with me.
Gotta say though, Buzz was extraordinarily relatively aerodynamic, despite not being a toy bed for flying or gliding.
Well, this is rather embarrassing. Who said that? Get a load of me, Buzz! I sound like an alien! So do I.
Wait, what? I guess they couldn't make Donald's voice any more high-pitched.
No. I wonder if it hurts to constantly talk like that.
It probably does. Before anyone asks, yes, I am having fun. It does get a bit repetitive, though.
Like sort of the gimmicks of the game, or just the mech suit?
The mech thing.
Okay.
Yeah, unlike just Sora, you don't really have much, choices in terms of combat.
I mean, you think you could do all sorts of cool things with a mech, but I mean...
You're limited to punch, shoot, and either tackle, cannon, or grenades.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you don't really have to do it, just makes fighting other mechs faster. Yeah.
Soda machines?
Mm-hmm.
Can you order a soda?
Unfortunately, no, you can't. You can't do this,
but even if you could. I was saying, even if you could, it's not like you drink it if you're just a plastic toy. What in the world? What is this?
This is ridiculousness on steroids.
What? I don't even know what's even going on anymore.
Yeah, just one of them fun mini games.
What?
Yep. So this is one of the Flantastic 7.
What are you building towards?
A stack. Kind of like in Mario Odyssey with the Goombas.
Oh my goodness.
Except you're not just trying to impress, like, any females, because I think the Heartless themselves are already female.
Wait, but if they're like white blood cells are genderless?
Yeah, but for some reason, there are some Emblem Heartless who the heart they've eaten is so pure that it turns them into actually decent or kind beings.
Huh.
Kind of neuters them, if you will.
Huh. So it's like if a white blood cell ate a bacteria, but the bacteria converted it to something else.
Yeah.
What? Is it happy?
Yes.
But isn't it a villain?
Not this one. Yeah, so there are 7 Flantastic Heartless, and they are in each of the worlds, and their main purpose is to help you get the Ultima weapon, or at the very least, in the ingredients for Ultima weapon.
So why exactly aren't they evil?
Well, like I said, they've been neutered.
Oh, you said they're an example of that situation where they eat someone's heart that's pure, and they turn into relative. So What happens to the person that, like, does that person die?
Hard to say. At the very least, they disappeared until the Heartless is... I don't know. You don't actually kill any of them, so it's hard to say what happens to them.
So, I mean, wouldn't it be in your best interest to kill them, then? Even if they're not necessarily evil?
I'm not really sure how it works.
Because they still stole a heart from somebody that was a good person.
Well, maybe that person is okay with being a Heartless. I don't know. You don't... I mean, it's like the Mushroom Heartless from 2 and 1. You don't actually see them again after this game, so maybe they just turned back into people of their own accord.
Well, I guess that's the most positive way to look at it.
Yeah. So, fun fact, they're actually sort of based on the flan enemies from Final Fantasy.
Huh.
Which, in and of itself, is nothing really new for Kingdom Hearts, since in KH1 at least, there was an enemy of Heartless type called Behemoth.
Uh-huh. Like the enemy behemoths.
Yep. They're actually pretty similar to Final Fantasy Behemoths as well.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm just mad that behemoths were an enemy in the Monster Hunter series. Which begs the question, how many crossovers do Final Fantasy games have?
Enough. I mean, they were used to be just rather more exclusive, so...
Uh-huh.
Ready when you are. Hang on. Go time. Well done, friend.
Okay, he's back.
Mech Combat may be boring, but it gets the job done on other mechs.
Yeah, because they have a ridiculous amount of health. Fortunately, these double arrow guns happen to be lock-ons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the, Luna Trigger of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but...
Trigger! Maximum Drive! Actually has the right color for it, too.
I'm not gonna lie. Each time, that's why I like W, right? Same with Wizard, right? Like, they would just walk up and just shoot people. You know, everybody would have, like, a speech and talk about, like, it's good to be a good person. No, they just walk up to shoot somebody on the spot.
I mean, they usually would do the whole, count up your sins thing first.
Right.
Shooting
But I
first,
mean,
telling speeches later was more of Wizard's thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rex!
Where'd he go?
No, definitely when you...
You
What was I
sure
think I
you
showed you
saw
that W was getting an
He just...
adaptation.
Do you guys
Yeah,
see something?
manga I thought.
Yeah, no, when you brought us... No, I remember you brought up the point about, like,
Hmm.
you're definitely concerned about how they're going to treat Skull. Because it's like, how can you outdo how he was portrayed in the show? Shoot, how are they
Yeah.
going to handle Eternal? Now, my
Probably by
question
not
is-
actually putting him in.
Toys being controlled.
Now, my question is Eternal the only villain Kamen Rider that was so well loved that he got his own movie?
If it wanted to play nice, then it should have.
Well, he was the only well-loved villain Kamen Rider who at least didn't become a good guy in the end.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shoot, not gonna lie. Like, W didn't have that many writers, but all the writers in that show were, like, top-notch.
Well, that's because they didn't have that many to have to write for.
So they just put all their effort on... Yeah, because, hold on, there was... XL, there was W, there was Skull, and Eternal. Like, there was nobody else in that show.
Well, with the exception of Core, but he was more of an O's writer.
Uh-huh. I was about to say, yeah, wasn't that the... Core's just, O's just had him, and they had
the Burf, and then... Yeah, those were like the three... Then there was Poseidon and Aqua, but they were from the future, and a movie exclusive, so...
Do they count?
Technically.
Look, can we just say that we all know who the most hated quote-unquote hero Kamen Rider is?
Yes. Kaizo must never be remembered.
Like, I'm just saying. Like, isn't he supposed to be one of the good guys? Like, he was worse than the villains. Like... Like, the villains weren't even doing anything too crazy. Lol, let me backstab my friends. Let me put on a suit, shoot this guy so they hate each other. I'm like, are you serious, sir? Something wrong with you? Oh, I love you. Slaps the love interest.
Move,
I'm like,
Rex.
what?
That was great.
Great? Really? Would you say I was impressive?
Very impressive, Rex. We couldn't look away.
Hooray! Oh, that makes me
Yes,
so
you are
happy.
only slightly less useless than usual.
So that makes it impressive.
Something close to Earth to Rex.
Do you know where the others were taken?
What do you mean? Did something bad happen?
Back to square one.
Oh, great. Huh?
Wait, where's the piggy bank? Did you get captured too?
Yes.
Sarge, have
Okay.
you got a status report?
Sir, one of my men just located Ham forward of our position in babies and toddlers. The corporal was debriefing him, but something must have gone wrong. All radio contact has been lost.
Also, does he
Darn.
count as a
More
toy?
specific we can go on?
Right before I lost contact,
Eh,
I heard music.
Close
and
enough.
some sort
I
of
mean,
sonic
Annie
interference.
treated him as such.
Music.
So, which is weird because in the fourth movie, like the spork that became a toy got life because it was
Let's
considered
find out.
a toy. Like that
I
just
agree.
makes it weird.
I mean, it works in Kingdom Hearts context when you think about it, since hearts are supposedly connected to life.
Uh-huh.
Really? I'm sure you'd fit.
No, no, no.
Rex is right. Besides, we need a lookout at the entrance.
Yes,
An important
a
mission.
lookout.
Can you do
That's... Yeah, that's totally why we want to want him to go away now.
So he doesn't have to do the heavy lifting and the fighting anymore.
Among other things. Alright.
You know, you would think a T-Rex toy would be more menacing or capable in a fight, but hey.
I mean... Just because they're designed that way doesn't mean that's the soul that they're going to get.
Right, yeah.
I gotta say, though, some of these toys are kind of cool.
Right. I don't know, the Gygases or whatever, Gigases aren't having that mentality. They're just straight up just fighting you.
Hmm.
Big toy store.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Definitely bigger than the Toys R Us that used to be local. Near my house.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I said there wasn't a reference to other actual franchises within the Toy Story universe. Over there was actually a thing for the battle stores.
Interesting.
From that one, I think, short film. Yep. Right over there. There they are. Kind of a neat little Easter egg.
Have to fight all of them?
No? I will say this, though. I'm guessing since they're here in this era, and this is during when they're still with Andy while he's a kid, I guess its popularity lasted quite a few years.
Come on, Sora.
Here we go. So long.
Ooh. Okay. Huh. No, I'm just thinking, how would a Zurg boss fight even have worked? I mean, I guess, yeah, he has the big gun, but...
I mean, didn't Scar get possessed and turn to like some giant like?
Oh yeah, he did. He did. I guess they could have like have Zurg like sit atop the boss of the actual boss of this world. That would have actually been kind of cool.
Yeah, that would been. Oh yeah, that would have been. Ooh.
Wouldn't it be the first time? Wouldn't it have been the first time that a Disney villain was paired with a Heartless boss? Barbosa was teamed up with the Chameleon Heartless, or whatever it was.
Huh. Wait, does Barbosa become a good guy though in the series though?
Yes, he does. Well, define
as far as
good
you can throw
guy.
a pirate. I was gonna say as far as you can throw a pirate.
I mean, he gets his biggest redemption in the 5th movie, I believe. Well, that's because he's just trying to save his daughter.
I didn't see. Okay, Like for me,
I just
watched-
spoiled that for you, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't know. So, like, the most recent, I watched the one after the Davy Jones got defeated movie. And I don't really
Yeah,
care
that's where
much
they
for
start
it.
to decline. If they hadn't already.
Like, to be fair, I liked the first movie up until the Davy Jones series. Like, those parts, I liked because Davy Jones was a pretty intimidating villain. But it wasn't even a villain, though. He was just a dude that was basically being a ferryman. But he kind of just got salty about his whole situation. Kind of hard to not feel bad for Davy Jones, though.
Yeah, and then Will got his job.
And I guess Will doesn't like the whole sea aesthetic, so he made everybody on this trip be like, hey, eel guy, yeah, you don't have to wear your eel anymore. Just look like a normal dude, please. Dad, can you look normal, please? Don't look like a barnacle infested thing, whatever you look like, Dad.
Yeah, they fixed it in the fifth movie.
Oh, wait, Will comes back?
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry, but isn't Will now overpowered now? Like, the only way to kill him is to find his chest. He has the same weakness as Davy Jones.
You'd have to look the movie up. I'm not spoiling anything anymore.
Okay, but I'm telling you, I can imagine this Will being some overpowered, dude. Kind of sad he doesn't get the Kraken anymore. The Kraken doesn't get restored or anything, I assume.
Probably for the best. Where's your shield now?
Non-existent?
Yep.
Moogle.
Yep. You know, that's actually a thing in, I wonder if what they're going to... So, I know Final Fantasy Remake's going to have a part 2 to it, along with other parts, assuming.
Uh-huh.
So, the moment they... after they learn about Yuffie, they get Yuffie, and then learn about Baron's past, they go to, an amusement park.
Uh-huh.
Which makes me wonder how they're going to play that one out.
Right. Oh, speaking of the Final Fantasy remake, I got it was on what was it, PS Plus. I got the first part of the remake free, and I got the PS5 remaster for it.
Huh.
I don't know if you'd want to play that. You don't have a PS4. Yeah.
I do not.
Because I believe those games are Sony exclusive. The Final Fantasy remake games.
Well, if, do you have, one of those, I mean, isn't the PS system able to record, video?
Footage? Yes.
I mean, if you could, get that, we could, do a commentary on it.
We could. Also, another thing we could do, and it might be a little janky, so I'm not sure if it's worth trying, but there are certain apps that you can get where you can link up your phone or some sort of device to a PlayStation. And as long as you're on the network, you can essentially use your phone as a controller on the PS5.
Something to think about. Anyway, that's the end of the video, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.